Hi, I'm Lamia KK from Department of Computer Science. Today I'm going to talk about switch statement in C programming. What is switch statement? Switch case statement evaluates a given expression and based on the evaluated value matching a certain condition, it executes the statement associated with it. Basically, it is used to perform different actions based on different conditions. Switch case statements follow a selection control mechanism and allow a value to change control of execution. They are a substitute for long if statements that compare a variable to several integral values. The switch statement is a multi-way branch statement. It provides an easy way to dispatch execution to different part of code based on the value of the expression. In C, the switch case statement is used for executing one condition from multiple conditions. It is similar to an if-else-if ladder. The switch statement consists of conditional based cases and a default case. Now let's see the syntax of switch statement in C. Here is the syntax of switch statement in C programming. Now, before using the switch case in our program, we need to know about some rules of the switch statement. Here are some rules of the switch case statement. First one, in a switch statement, the case value must be of char and int type. Second one, there can be one or n number of cases. Third one, the values in the case must be unique. Fourth, each statement of the case can have a break statement. It is optional. Fifth one, the default statement is also optional. Here is an example and the output is also verified. Now let's talk about how the switch statement work. The working of the switch statement in C is as follows. Step 1. The switch variable is evaluated. Step 2. The evaluated value is matched against all the present cases. Step 3. If the matching case value is found, the associated code is executed. And if the matching code is not found, then the default case is executed if present. Fourth one, if the break keyword is present in the case, then program control breaks out of the switch statement. And if the break keyword is not present, then all the cases after the matching case are executed. Step 5. Statements after the switch statement are executed. We can also understand the working of the switch statement in C using the flowchart. Here is the flowchart of switch statement. Now let's talk about break in switch case and default in switch case. Break in switch case. This keyword is used to stop the execution inside a switch block. It helps to terminate the switch block and break out of it. When a break statement is reached, the switch terminates and the flow of control jumps to the next line following the switch statement. The break statement is optional. If omitted, execution will continue on into the next case. The flow of control will fall through to subsequent cases until a break is reached. Default in switch case. The default keyword is used to specify the set of statements to execute if there is no case match. It is optional to use the default keyword in a switch case. Even if the switch case statement does not have a default statement, it will run without any problem. Now let's talk about some important points about switch case statement. First one, switch expression should result in a constant value. If the expression provided in the switch statement does not result in a constant value, it would not be valid. Some valid expression for switch statement is given below. Second one, expression value should be only of int or char type. The switch statement can only evaluate the integer or character value. So the switch expression should return the values of type int or char only. Third one, case values must be unique. In the C switch statement, duplicate case values are not allowed. Fourth one, nesting of switch statements. Nesting of switch statements is allowed, which means you can have switch statement inside another switch. However, nested switch statement should be avoided as it makes the program more complex and less readable. Fifth one, the default block can be placed anywhere. Regardless of its placement, the default case only gets executed if none of the other case conditions are met. So putting it at the beginning, middle or end doesn't change the core logic. Now let's talk about the advantages and disadvantages of C switch statement. Advantages: easier to read than if-else-if, easier to debug and maintain for a large number of conditions, faster execution speed. And the disadvantages are switch case can only evaluate int or char type. No support for logical expressions. Have to keep in mind to add a break in every case. Here is an example to print the day of the week using a switch case. In conclusion, in this video we discussed the switch statement in C programming and how to use it. It is a conditional statement like the if-else-if ladder, having its own merits and demerits. It is mostly preferred when the number of conditions to evaluate is large. And that's all for today. Thank you.